Well, hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, we're still on the Sean Combs, however you say his last name, P. Diddy. And today I'm going to ask what is the connection between Michael Jackson and P. Diddy? And does P. Diddy have anything to do with Michael Jackson's death? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Right now on TikTok, it's going crazy. I just wanted to show you I'm using the Citadel, a fantasy oracle, and the deck of emblems, along with the coin. We'll see if we have to break, if we need a tiebreaker. Comes in this beautiful, beautiful set, this box. I highly recommend it. Very, very well done. I got mine numbered and signed, so that will be with me for a while. So let's try and see if we can figure this mystery out. It's quite coincidental that some people actually think that P. Diddy had something to do with Tupac's death, believe it or not. Yeah, he's been around that long. And Biggie's death as well. And there's a lot going on TikTok right now of people noticing some of P. Diddy's associates who were first tied up with other people that are now dead or whatnot. So with Michael Jackson, let's stick with Michael Jackson. Let's ask the cards. Yes, they had a relationship, not in a lover's kind of way whatsoever. Business relationship, friendship relationship. I guess Michael, there's one story P. Diddy told on one of the late night shows that he was having a party and Michael Jackson just happened, he showed up. He wasn't on the invite list and he just showed up. And P. Diddy was like so excited that he showed up, and he was only there for Beyonce because he wanted to dance and talk to Beyonce. So I think that's interesting. Like we're going back, like we've got Jay-Z, we got Beyonce, we've got Michael Jackson, we've got Usher. I don't know if you're noticing a pattern here or not. The only one that breaks pattern actually is Justin Bieber. Anyways, P. Diddy was deep in the rap culture, in the rap music. Well, that's where he initially gained fame and fortune. MC Hammer was part of that group. 50 Cent was part of that group. And I think Michael Jackson kind of stayed at arm's length just because he was like in the business. But Michael Jackson was never a rapper per se. So that just wasn't his genre. I mean, that would be like Michael Jackson hanging out with country music bigwigs, right? Just wouldn't make sense. But we know that Michael Jackson had a difficult ending to his life in the fact that he started calling out the overseers of the music industry. And he started getting dangerously close to the truth about what was going on and about the sex slavery that was going on and the blackmailing that was going on. They called P. Diddy the Black J.E. Now it's JEFFEPST. EIN. I don't want to get a flag on my channel, so I have to be careful with the machine here. In the fact that he allegedly had young people at his parties. Let's put it that way. Did you know that there was a 10-year investigation into Michael Jackson by the FBI? And their conclusion is Michael Jackson likes women and they aren't young. And that he had many secret girlfriends that were age appropriate, of legal age and age appropriate, that he never wanted them to be exposed to the media and whatnot. And some of them, and the FBI conclusion was also some of them he hid because he didn't want to upset his children. But at no point did they ever find that he did anything untoward anybody who was younger, and never at one point did they ever find that he had any kind of other than friendship with another with a boy or another male. That was 10 years of investigation that were released after his death. All popped out here. The Alkalite, new projects and learning, and it showed up in reverse. Well, yeah, he was working on a new project to release to the world? I think he was. So anyways, that's the introduction. Let's see what the cards have to say about P. Diddy and Michael Jackson. Was there anything untoward? There's a connection with P. Diddy and Michael Jackson through their security team. Michael Jackson had the same security man for many, many years until he retired when he was 70. And then he got this new fellow that was presented to him by AEG, the entertainment group that was doing his concert. And this head of security only worked for him for 10 months. And then after he was done, when Michael Jackson passed away, he worked for P. Diddy. So the question was he sent there by P. Diddy? He was the one who found Michael Jackson dead. And apparently it wasn't the doctor. That's just, I don't know if that's conspiracy or not. Anyways, I've done enough talking. Let's ask the cards. Oh, interesting cut. The astronomer in reverse, discoveries. Oh, so there are some things that need to be discovered. The tailor, attention to detail and pride. Well, yeah, I would have to say that. I'm going to just move the camera up a little bit closer so you can see the detail on the cards. There we go. The tailor, attention to detail and pride. I would even say that could be the person who put the final shot. The catalyst, radical changes, taking control. Look at that. You know what that says? Poison. Poison. Look at, there's religious symbols on here and a letter. So was there some kind of catalyst that was a blackmailing? The king. The king of pop. Control, reversal of fortune, and it's in reverse. The patron, mentorship, finances. That is Sony. That's who he was fighting with. This could even be AEG that was doing the concert, the promoter of the concert. You know, this would tell me that they with this being in reverse, I think he was killed for a reason. At the hands of a black man. That's not racist because his doctor was black and that head of security is. So is this a clue? And you think about it, look at the needles going through. So they're suggesting that because remember, the doctor gave him and also he did not pick out that doctor. AEG picked out that doctor. So that doctor gave him enough to put him to sleep and went to the bathroom. And when he came back, Michael Jackson barely had a pulse. And so we had to give him, he gave him some kind of weird CPR. And then he gave him an antidote to what he gave him, and it didn't work. So there's suggestion, Michael Jackson had 2 needles that when he went to the bathroom, somebody else snuck in and gave him something else. And that's why the antidote didn't work. to revive him because it was the wrong antidote. It wasn't what the antidote wasn't for what was put into him when the doctor was allegedly for entertainment purposes only. So let's get some I think, what popped out? Purse money. Privacy, finances, a windfall in reverse. Oh my God, it was about money. It absolutely was about money. And then, of course, privacy. He had no private, like people didn't know he needed help to fall asleep. So his privacy, all those difficult lawsuits that he had to go through. It was a windfall for the people who didn't have to pay him. Or scorpion, danger, accident, subterfuge. On top of the catalyst. What does a scorpion do? Prick you with poison. Oh my God. And look at this. The tailor is sewing up the hole in the purse, grabbing that money. I think we've stumbled across something here. I've never even considered that he was murdered. This manslaughter, I was like, okay, the doctor was stupid, but was it something on purpose? This one's sticking out. Book. Knowledge, history, education. And look at that. They closed that down. He couldn't talk if he's dead. And look at, we've got writing here and writing here on the catalyst. There were letters. He wrote letters, and his son Prince said in court, his dad always said, they're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. And he has handwritten letters. Oh, look at that. The clock agrees with me. Look at this. He had knowledge that I think what died with him. He had knowledge that died with him. Look at that. The catalyst, poison, and there's the writing, and there's the writing. And look at the scorpion. While the scorpion kills you with poison, with the tail, zap. Danger, accident, subterfuge. Knowledge, history, education. What's that last song that something about they don't care about us or something? I'm going to get a couple more here. Oh, what popped out? Broom. New starts, cleansing resources in reverse. Yeah, they cleaned up a problem all right, didn't they? Wow. Wow. They cleaned up a problem all right. They swept a lot under the rug. Was Diddy actually really involved in this? Was Diddy really involved in this? Songbird. Objectification, yearning, feeling trapped in reverse. He was going to sing like a bird. Also, Diddy is music, songbird. Oh my God. Was Diddy feeling trapped by what Michael Jackson knew? Was Diddy feeling trapped by what Michael Jackson knew? Was Diddy feeling trapped by what Michael Jackson knew? Was Diddy feeling trapped by what Michael Jackson knew? Collar. Compliance, duty, restriction. Yes. In reverse. He freed himself of a lot of problems once Michael Jackson's knowledge was no longer a problem. Could be swept under the rug. The songbird could not sing. Look at the eye on that collar. Compliance, duty, restriction. Removed. Victuals, sustenance, sharing, sustainability. So what he's doing is not sustainable at all. Oh my Lord. Now remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, right? I was going to say, does he and I lost my train of thought, but what popped up here was the queen, determination, sacrifice. Interesting, because the king is in reverse and the queen, determination and sacrifice. Is that P. Diddy? Is P. Diddy worried that they will connect him with Michael Jackson's death? Is P. Diddy worried they're going to connect him with Michael Jackson's death? Is there a real threat that he'll be connected with Michael Jackson's death once this has all started? The witch. Experimentation, rebellion. I don't think so. I think he feels like he's covered by special spirits, by special sources. I believe he feels like he's protected from any of that. Yeah, I don't think he's worried at all. If this was showing upright, I'd be like, yes, he's worried somebody's after him, this rebellion. Somebody, he might be worried that maybe a female, because we have the queen and the witch here, a female might say something. Does Michael Jackson's daughter Paris knows what went on? She seems to be quite astute in some regards. Does Paris know what went on? I know LaToya spoke out a lot about it. The walker, the unknown, a journey. I think there's three people. There's 3 children. 3 children. His children know what went on. And like I said, Prince actually testified in a court of law that he said his father said many, many times, they're going to kill me. They're going to kill me. Now, who's they? Was P. Diddy contracted? Was P. Diddy contracted? There's 3 people who know the truth. Was P. Diddy contracted? And then I think it was Paris who showed those handwritten letters. The warrior, perfectionism, burnout. Well, yeah, I would say, who do you get to do something for you? A warrior. Look at all the knives and warlike things and Wheel of Fortune almost. Perfectionism, burnout, and it's in reverse. Maybe they were sloppy with it. So I'm thinking, because that's in reverse, it wasn't P. Diddy, it was somebody he knew, though. Does P. Diddy know? So let's just outright ask. Was Michael Jackson murdered? Was Michael Jackson murdered? Was Michael Jackson murdered? Was Michael Jackson murdered? The brawler, lack of empathy, confrontation. Lex talionis in reverse. You know what? This is his. Remember, he used to always wear gloves, and his hands would have bandages all over them. Because here we're putting a bandage on it. This is in reverse, and reversals usually mean no. So I think there's a connection with P. Diddy, but I don't think P. Diddy is directly responsible for his murder. I think he knows. The children know. And it's interesting, these are birds, and the singing like a songbird is in reverse. So maybe they're afraid to say anything because they know what would happen to them. I think especially his daughter knows. I think she may know because she was the one who provided the written letters to the court or to the lawyer or something. Because remember, after their dad died, they tried to sue AEG for 1.5 billion because AEG provided the security, provided the doctor, and they felt that. Also, AEG got a lot of insurance money when Michael died because the rest of the concerts weren't fulfilled, and they tried to get some of that insurance money. So they might know, but I think they're going to be quiet about it. I'm going to ask this one here. Oh, signpost, indecision, multiplicity, crossroads. Well, we might see something that sparks some interest. Will the children ever reveal what they know? Will the children ever reveal the truth of what they know? Will the children ever reveal the truth of what they know? Oh, chalice, revelry, intoxication, generosity. Yeah, you know what? One of them might get drunk one day and spill the beans. Yeah, I think they will. I think they will. This also would be the Ace of Cups, which would be, it showed up upright, so it's a positive. Yeah, I think one day somebody's going to have a little bit too much to drink and spill the beans, kind of thing. Watch for some signposts here, though, because the sun is shining on that, so we might get interesting. In 1, 2, 3. We might get something slip. But yeah, was Michael Jackson murdered? Yes. By P. Diddy? No. But does P. Diddy know something? Yes. Do the children know something? Yes. Somebody knows something. Somebody knows something. Michael Jackson was murdered because of what he knew and because what he was going to expose. Absolutely. And by poison. By a needle. There's the needle. Of course, a scorpion has a stinger, has a needle. By poison. And also for money. So it was like just kind of convenient that he was doing a concert that the concert promoters would get a pile of money, insurance money. All right. Well, what do you think? Do you think P. Diddy is implicated in this, or do you think he knows something, or what's going on here? What's the connection between P. Diddy and Michael Jackson? There is one, but I didn't find it today. Let me know if you want me to dig on this a little bit further. Thank you very much for watching. I sure appreciate you.